So in today's video, we're going to be checking out this brand new product, and I'm very excited about this. So a couple weeks ago, Freewell reached out to me and asked me if I would check this out, so I told them to send it on over and we'll check it out. This is the brand new hybrid VND polarizer set. My first thought with this was going to be kind of like it's just another VND. It's kind of cool that you changed up the stops, because this is a 3 to 7 to stop, but I didn't really know much more to expect until I got here and put it on. And then I realized pretty quickly once I put it on, like, this thing is really cool and it is very innovative and it's so simple at that. So just like all the recent Freewell products, you can have a really nice case when you open these things. So let's check that out. So yeah, like you see here, you have this cool little like leather bound case. It's fairly small. It's not as big as like the K2 set was. It's a little bigger than my normal like VND filter set, but I think this is pretty manageable for a backpack. And then when you flip this thing inside here, you'll see that you're going to have your actual VND filter. Then you're going to have two different spaces to put any kind of stackable filters. And then in the back, you're going to have an adapter ring. So what makes this kit really clever is that it actually just comes with this cool adapter ring. This specific one is an 82 because that's what I ordered, because most of my lenses are like 82 millimeters. But you can get this thing in several different sizes. In fact, you can actually order a whole bunch of these so you could fit every one of your cameras with the ring that's fitted for this set. And then these filters are just going to literally magnet to this. Doesn't matter what size filter you have, this thing should pop on whatever lens. So let's just quickly get this installed here. This adapter ring just screws on just like any other ND filter. Get it a little snug and tight. And then all you're going to do is take the VND, and this actually has, so you have a lens cap on the front and a lens cap on the back. And they did put a little like ring on the front of here so you can kind of like lift the filter off easier. You're just going to pull that away, and then you can pull the back away. You don't have to keep these on. But what is cool with this is that if you want to just use this to cover your adapter ring, it does a magnet to that as well. So, but yeah, this filter now is just, it's kind of just a regular VND filter. You'll see that it has two screws on the sides. What this does now is that when it just literally pops on your filter, you don't have to screw it on anymore. It's set by magnets. So what sets this one apart from a lot of the other VNDs is this is actually a 3-stop to a 7-stop VND, versus most of them are 2 to 5 and 6 to 9. So it's kind of nice to actually have something that can go 3 to 7, because I find myself jumping to a 6 to 9 a lot and only sitting at 6 or 7. And I hardly ever use 2 unless I'm kind of indoors or something. So 3 to 7 is actually more versatile for me. So all the other VNDs out there, when you first screw them on, you're going to have it tight, and then you're going to be able to turn it from one side to the other to darken it. What makes this thing different is that because it has those little screws on the side, you can loosen those screws. Now this filter is, you can spin this filter on the magnets all the way around. And what that allows you to do now is have a CPL filter, so that you can go outside and use this as a polarizer, and you can turn it and then lock it back down to wherever you need it. So if you guys are doing like car photography and things like that, this is a absolute game changer for that, because we've all been there. Like if you're using VNDs, you get the right exposure, but then like the sun's hitting the roof, it's hitting the windshield, you're getting all those reflections that you don't want. And then you have to maybe stack a polarizer on top of the outside, if you can even do that with your VND. So this thing is really nice because all you have to do is just like loosen the screws, turn it until it looks good in your frame, and then just lock it down again. So total game changer for me, because I'm so used to putting on my VND, and that's kind of what you get. If you wanted a polarizer, tough. You might not be able to put one on the outside. So, and yes, I know for like photography, you can just like up your shutter speed and then put a polarizer on it. That does work. But if you're doing any video work, you want to keep that shutter speed and that aperture where you want, then you're still going to need a VND. And this is just making that so much nicer that you can turn, get it where you want. You can see through glass better, because it just eliminates like reflections, and it depolarizes the surfaces that you're showing through. So if you want to cut in through glasses or through water in a lake, or just have like better car and video photography, this is like an absolute must for me. So with this kit, you're going to get the VND, you're going to get the adapter ring, and I believe you're going to get the case and the lens caps. And that's going to be $150 USD, which is a really good deal, especially considering the regular set is only like $99. And this is like this cool magnetic set that you can pop off whenever. You can film, and then if you want to put it back on, boom, it's on. You can tighten it down. You can change your polarization. It's a really good option. And I think it's just going to be a solid VND, even if you don't use the polarizer part, because you can take it off and it's a 3 to 7, which is really cool. So the other cool thing with this set is that it is a little bit future-proof, so if you want to add on stackable filters, you can. They do make new ones for this now. They did send me over the Cinemorphic Streak. I think mine is the Neutral Streak, and then the Diffusion Snow Mist. And these things are kind of the same thing. They're just magnetic. I have mine in the case already, so let's check it out. So this is the Gold Streak. So all you got to do is just literally pop that on, boom, it's done. And now you can turn it to get the correct lines for your anamorphic streaks. But that's really easy to pop that on. When you don't want it, you just take it off. And if you want to shoot with just this and not the VND, all you got to do is just take this filter off, pop it off. And instead of putting this on this side, you have to actually flip it around. And then you can just actually screw that onto the adapter because it will thread on itself. And now you have the Gold Streak attached with no VND. So these are very future-proof. You can add on more of these things. I think they're going to have Gold Streak, Blue Streak. I think they're going to have a couple different mists. So do check out their website in my description. You'll be able to see everything that comes with this set. I do have some prices they sent over for me. I can kind of tell you real quick. So yeah, the VND set is $149. If you want to add on the mist filter, that's $49. The streak filter is $49. And then any additional adapters for lenses are going to be $19. So this thing is going to be a really cool set. I'm going to probably buy a couple more adapter rings so I can put them on like my 67mm lenses, and so I can just kind of be able to swap these around really easy. Because I really just like the idea that I can just kind of pop this one off and just pop it on another lens without having to thread anything. So anyways, guys, if you have any questions on this product itself, please leave me a comment down below. If you like this video, it's been a help, hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you want to follow along to any other gear reviews and other film tutorials. And as always, guys, I'll catch you on the next one. Later.